Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is MaryAnngeline and this is a requested class. So the request was about tapping into your intuition and how to activate that intuition through movement. Previously, I did a practice activating our third eye center, our center of intuition, but I also realized that our intuition doesn't just come from there sometimes, and it varies for everybody, but it also comes from our heart, our intuition through our heart center. We also have intuition through our core, but today we're going to focus on the heart. So today's practice is an all levels flow to activate the intuition in our heart, to open up our heart space so that we may be able to hear more clearly. With that being said, roll out your mat, grab your water. We are going to start seated on our shins, and we will be facing the long edge of our mat. So get on ready, and I'll meet you seated on your shins. So as you come to seated on your shins, if you have to integrate a prop like a block underneath your bottom, please do. I won't offer any specific modifications with blocks, but if you need them, feel free to use them. We are going to start by opening the heart with our breath. And I'm going to focus less on alignment cues today and more of just feeling. So it's not necessarily about, oh, arm placement should be here, ribs should be here. It's more about how much sensation, how much opening you can find through the heart center, right? How much can you release through the physical body to drop into the energetic space to then hear your heart more clearly, all right? So with this first breath, the arms will be a simple expansion out as wide as you can, and then a hugging in as much as you can, all right? So the inhale will be an expressive opening, and the exhale will be a rounding, a loving, a compassionate hug to yourself. If you do want to be even with the arms, each time you cross over, just switch the crossings of the arms, okay? We're going to do this 10 times together. So let's start by closing the eyes down. Just take a neutral breath in through the nose, and a neutral breath out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Now let's match that length of the arm movement with our breath. Here we go. Arms expand, open wide. Inhale. Crossing, give yourself a hug. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, cross. Breathing into that heart. Inhale, expand. Exhale, hug. 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 Inhale, expand. Hold the breath. Feel that sensation. Feel the energy cook within. Exhale all the air out. Give yourself one last hug. Tightest one possible. Tuck the chin around the spine. Keep your eyes closed. Rest your arms by your side. Stack your head over your shoulders, shoulders over your hips. Pause for a moment. Scan the body. Notice where you feel maybe a little bit of release. Notice all those subtle changes, or as many as you can. And blink those eyes open. So moving in and out of a modified side plank, right and left. So you should have space next to you. We'll start with our right hand down. Left arm extends, left leg extends. Inhale, circle that arm back. Come to seated, exhale. Second side, left hand down. Inhale, circle and reach through the right. Exhale, take a seat. Again, inhale to the right. Exhale, sit. Inhale through the left, reach, reach. Exhale, sit. Inhale through the right, expand and open heart center. Exhale, sit. Inhale, left, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, sit. One more time each side. Inhale as much as you can. Reach the walls around you. Exhale, sit. Inhale, left. Exhale, take a seat. Inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus, bend the elbows. Forearms together, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, reach the arms up as you lift your booty off your heels. Exhale, cactus the arms and lift the chest. Bring those forearms together, tuck your chin, round your spine. Step your right leg forward, modified warrior, 2 arms out to a T. Take your right hand to your inner thigh, press that knee nice and wide, and then sink the hips a little more. Reach the arm out. Sink, sink, sink. Straighten it out long as you reach your arms up. Hands to heart center as you re-bend the knee. Sweep the arms up, straighten that leg. Exhale, hands to heart, bend the knee. 2 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, reach. Exhale, deepen. Hold here. Connect your thumb to your heart. Press your thumb into your heart and your heart into your thumbs. Sending your masculine and your feminine energies into heart center. And then radiating that out back through your hands. So it's a nice circular energy. In and out. Bring your back hand to the ground. Left hand to the mat. Take a reverse warrior. If it's too much, you can also bring your hand to your hip or your hand to your leg. But as you reach to this top arm, rotate your chest up. Maybe gaze up also. One more generous breath in. As you exhale, sit it back to your shins. Inhale, both arms reach up, booty to the heels. Exhale, cactus, broaden across chest. Inhale, round your spine, bring your forearms together. Hold on the exhale. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach your arms up. Same thing with the booty up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, round it out. Hold on the exhale. Take your left foot, step it forward now, modified warrior, 2 arms out to a T. So that foot is pointing towards the top edge, back edge, wherever you are facing, but to that shorter edge of your mat. Take the left hand, press into the left knee, open it, and then drop the hips a little heavier. Now straighten your leg, reach your arms up, deep breath in. Exhale, re-bend the knee, hands to heart center, thumbs onto heart. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, bend, deepen. Inhale, straighten, reach. Exhale, bend, deepen. Once more, inhale, extend. Exhale, connect to your depth. Now press your thumbs into your heart, heart into your thumbs. Take that energy through the thumbs, into and past the heart towards the back. Then circle it towards the shoulder blades, down the shoulders, down the elbows, into the wrists, into the fingers, back through the thumbs. So nice circular energy of that masculine and feminine, creating that infinity sign through your arms, through your heart center. Release your back hand down, your right hand down. Take that left arm overhead. Reverse warrior. As you hold here, rotate the chest up. Reach further through the top arm. Take a seat. We return to where we have started our practice. Both arms reach up. Inhale. Bend your elbows. Exhale. Now interlock your hands behind you. Keep your chest lifted and your gaze up. Squeeze your palms together. Bend your elbows. Lift your hands off of your back body. Start to straighten those arms out. Lift the arms even more. Feel that stretch through the heart center, through the front of the shoulders. Feel those shoulder blades hugging in towards one another. Keep the grip, tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine ever so slightly, and maybe lift the arms up a little bit more. As you do this, hug the lower belly in and squeeze your inner thighs. Breathe here. Feel that stretching sensation through the arms, through the spine. Release the arms by your sides. Close the eyes down as you stack your head over your shoulders and your shoulders over your hips. Let the blood flow come back into shoulders, shoulder blades, heart space, maybe even down into the fingertips. Take one more generous breath in. Generous breath out. Blink the eyes open. Let's arrive into a downward facing dog, facing the top edge of your mat. Ooh, once you come into your down dog, how do those arms feel? How does heart center feel? Tap into sensation. How do the legs feel? We were seated for a while, even though we opened up the hips a bit. We were still on those shins. We were still closing off the space. So do you feel the blood rushing back in? Start to shift your weight forward. Come into tabletop. Weight into your hands as you drop your knees down. Point your toes. Press the booty back, child's pose. Reach those arms forward, forehead to the mat. Rock your head side to side. Come back to neutral. Take the gaze towards your fingertips. Stay nice and slow. We're going to slither our way forward into a Sphinx pose. Keep the weight into your forearms. Pull your heart through the arms as you lower your belly down to the ground. Lift the heart up. Keep the forearms down. You might have to slide the elbows forward a bit. Turn the gaze to the right. Bring it back to center. Turn the gaze to the left. Bring it back to center. Slide the hands back, low cobra, gaze down. Strong through your snake tail, your legs. Lift your chest up, pass through a king cobra, back into your child's pose. Send your pelvis back to your heels. With this child's pose, friends, keep the knees pointing forward so our legs are nice and neutral the whole time rather than into a wide variation. Unless, of course, there's a limit and you have to do wide knees, then you do what feels right. Now, we're going to take the gaze forward. Similar to what we did, we'll meet weight into the palms rather than the forearms. So we're slithering forward. Heart shines through. Slide it towards your fingertips. As it comes down, lift the elbows up. Pass through your king cobra. Tuck your chin around your spine. Pass through cat into your child's pose. Let's repeat that. Gaze forward. Pull the heart through. Coming onto our forearms first. Then as you transfer the weight, heart towards thumbs, we lift the elbows, lift the heart, king cobra, tuck the chin around the spine, cat pose, pelvis takes a seat. One more time, pull it through. Pass through your up dog, round it out, back into your child's pose. Hold your child's pose, generous breath in, generous breath out. Lift the forehead off the mat. Shift right arm underneath left. Thread the needle with the pelvis nice and low. Take the left arm up towards the sky. Now in this variation, if you'd like to widen the knees a little bit, please feel free. This left arm reaching up as much as you can. You can pause here or take half bind. Fingertips to the right inner thigh. And as you hook the hand on the inner thigh, roll the shoulder back, rotate the chest up, maybe even turn the gaze up. If you are in this half bind, unhook the hand, reach the fingertips up. Take the arm forward, tent the fingers, tent the hand, fingertips to the top of the mat. Unwind, right arm goes high, lift the chest, lift the pelvis so that you're stacked over your knees and your left fingertips are very far away from you. Take the right hand behind you, half bind. Take a seat onto your heels. Left hand interlocks to the right. You're pulling that monofist to the left hip. Draw the elbow back. Tuck your chin. Sweep right ear over right shoulder. Sweep left ear over left shoulder. Again, right to right. Left to left. Right to right. And left to left. We pause. Pause here. Tuck the chin to the chest. Keep the monofist, straighten out the arms. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Reach the arms away from the body. This time, tuck the chin a lot, round your spine, bring the top of the head down to the ground. Modified rabbit pose. Arms reach up towards the sky. Now, you can keep the hips down or start to shift the weight forward into the top of the head, about 10% of the weight. Draw the belly in. Lift the arms even more. Release the monofist back to your spine, or your sacrum, booty down. Round your spine up. Sweep the arms forward and up as you step your right foot forward. If you have to use your hands on the mat, do so. Low lunge. Bend the elbows, broaden across your collarbone. Take eagle arms, right arm underneath the left. Modification here, hold on to those shoulders. Lift the elbows as high as you can, maybe even a slight back bend. Press the hips forward. Breathe here. Unwind the arms, left hand to the ground, right arm up. Low lunge with a twist, open up through chest. Right hand down to the ground, straighten out the leg for a half split. Maybe flex the toes, engage the quadricep. Rebend that right knee, slide the knee back. Child's pose where we started, shins down, forehead to the mat. We are going to reverse our little snake slither flow. This time around your spine up through cat. So shift your weight into your hands, tuck your chin. Now pull the heart through to cow. Keep the cow as you bend your elbows, lower your chin and your chest down together. Drop your forearms down to the mat. Send the booty back as you round your spine into your child's pose. Again, we come up through cat. Pull through cow. Lower chin and chest. Slither it back, lower the forearms, and then the pelvis, then the forehead taps down. Round it up through cat. Pull it through cow. Bend and lower. Slither it back. One more time, round it up. Pull through cow. Bend the elbows. And send it back. Hold it here. Forehead off the ground ever so slightly. Thread the needle, left arm through. Left shoulder down, ear down. As a variation, right arm goes up for the twist. As another option, half bind, right fingertips to left inner thigh. Roll the right shoulder back, maybe even turn the gaze up. Breathe here. If you have the bind, re-straighten out that top arm. Then take your right fingertips as far to the top edge of the mat as you can and then tent that hand. So you're just anchoring through the fingertips. Heel of the hand, palm of the hand is lifted off the mat. Press down as you unthread. Left arm goes high up towards the sky. Reach that right arm away. Take a half bind with that left arm. As you come to seated onto your heels, right hand meets the left, interlock for that monofist. Pull the hand towards the right hip bone. Draw the right elbow back. Tuck the chin to the chest. Let's take a sweep. Left ear over left shoulder. Drop it through center, right ear over right shoulder. Again, left to left. Right to right. One more time. Left to left. and right to right. As you come to right this time, we'll pause for a couple moments. The more you pull your hand towards the hip and soften the shoulder, drop the head, the more you'll feel that stretch through that left side of the neck. Breathing into your heart space. Every time we come into an opening, an extension, a stretching, we soften a little deeper into our heart. Our arms are an extension of our heart. Our back body is also a place where our heart resides. We just don't think of it in the back body. So we're opening up through the whole part of our upper chest, front, sides, and back. Tuck your chin to your chest. Keep your mono fist. Reach your arms away from you. Bring your inner thighs together. Squeeze everything in. Start to round down. Top of the head taps down. You can stay here or start to shift the weight forward. Lift the pelvis. As you lift the pelvis, though, hug everything in. Use the muscle support for the posture. Arms reach up a little higher. Slowly release it. Hands towards sacrum. Booty towards heel. Round up the spine. Step your left foot forward, reach your arms up. If you need to use your hands, you can. Pause in this low lunge, nice neutral hips. Now take eagle arms, left arm underneath the right. Hold on to the shoulders if you'd like a modification. Then take those arms as a back bend variation, elbows up towards the ceiling. Lift the back of the heart, maybe even turn the gaze up. Hips press forward. Breathe here. Start to unwind your arms, plant the right hand. Take the left arm up, low lunge with a twist. Reach it as far as you can. Lower the hand down to the ground, straighten out the front leg, half split. Shine the heart past the toes, engage the quadricep. This time, my friends, we will bend the front knee, step your back foot forward to the top of your mat. Arrive into our forward fold. Head drops heavy. Shake out the head, no. Nod the head, yes. Maybe some figure eights. Let it be heavy. Round up the spine, one vertebra at a time. Come up to standing. Head will be last to arrive. As you come up to standing, sweep those arms high. Inhale. Bend the elbows, bend the knees. Exhale. Melt your belly to your thighs. Grab a hold behind your legs. Give yourself a hug. If you'd like, start to straighten the legs. Hug even more. Forehead to the shins. Flat back. Reach your arms forward. Inhale. Draw the belly in. Fly the arms back. Airplane arms. Exhale. Stay in your flat back. Step your left foot forward, crescent lunge, inhale, both arms reach high. Front knee is bent, back leg is nice and straight. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. Now a little bit of movement here with some dynamic drops. We'll drop the elbows in like a little ricochet, bounce, and then swing and drop the arms out to a T. Again, bend in, and then drop, swing, and open. Two more. Bend it in, drop, swing, and open. Last time, bend it in, drop, swing, open, reverse warrior. Side angle pose, any arm variation. But as you come into the side angle, circle out that top arm. One direction, and then reverse it the other direction. Rise up to star pose, both arms high, straighten the legs, pivot the toes. And take your hands behind you, chest expansion grip. We've been here so many times. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart, take the gaze up, slight back bend. Flat back now as you come into your wide-legged forward fold with this chest expansion grip. Head drops heavy. Release the hands down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, goddess the legs, so heels and toes out. Bend your knees deeply, so think of very wide malasana, not adjusting the feet too much. We're not going to be here for too long. In fact, we're going to move right out of it. So hands to the top of the mat. Drop your left shin knee down. Step your right knee back. Right hand to the back of the mat or to your foot. Left hand sweeps around, pass through a little half camel, and then unwind. Left arm reaches forward, tuck your chin around the spine. Left hand to the back of the mat, right arm comes across. Let's do that again. Tuck and round. Right hand plants, left arm flies around. Reverse it. Round it out. Left hand plants, right hand comes around. One more time to the right. Sit down, round your spine, right arm plants, left arm through. Then round it out. Open up heart. Feel that extension through all parts of the body. As you come to center, plant the hands, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Heels lift high. Move forward, step, walk, or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift as you in-breath. Forward fold on the out-breath. Tuck your chin, round your spine, come up to standing. Both arms reach all the way up. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend your elbows, bend your knees. Broaden across your collarbone. And as you compress your belly to your thighs, wrap your arms behind your legs. Maybe start to straighten the legs and continue to compress your torso to your legs. Engage your quads. Keep them active. Inhale, flat back. Hug the belly in, hug the ribs. Reach. Exhale, airplane arms. Fly them back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Step the right foot back. Reach the arms up. Pause here on the out breath. Just take a moment to feel your crescent. Open up to warrior two. Like we did before, we're integrating a different dynamic movement to the arms, right? To get that energy to move, okay? Different kind of fluctuations with the arm. So we have an elbow kind of stab with a rebound and a drop, release, out. In, drop, release, out. Again, drop in, down, and out. Last one, in, down, and out, right into reverse warrior. Extend that energy up and back. Take it forward into side angle pose and immediately circle the top arm, whichever direction you'd like to start. We'll take it about 2, 3, maybe 4 times. And then reverse that circle. Coming up through star pose, straighten the legs, reach the arms high. Interlock the hands. Let's switch the grip. That's one thing I haven't been saying, but hopefully you've been doing. Roll the shoulders back. So opposite thumb on top or opposite pinky on top. Lift the heart. Take it into your fold with a chest expansion grip. Head drops heavy. Arms reach back. Let the head be really heavy. Maybe shake it out to remind yourself of that release. Slowly release your hands down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Now pull the heels in, toes out, bend the knees just for a moment in this deep Malasana, wide goddess. Hands to the top of the mat. We drop the right knee, right shin down. We send the left knee, left shin to meet it. We take our circle in our camel pose, left hand down, right arm up. Unwind yourself, round through center. Right hand down, left arm up. Unwind, again. Left, right follows. Tuck and round, right, left follows. One more time, left, right follows. And right, left follows. Downward facing dog is where we meet. Tuck it, plant the feet, connect to your breath. Connect to sensation. What are you feeling right now in your heart center? Physical body may feel a little warm. It might feel a little tired. It might feel worked. But what's happening in heart? Do you feel a little melting away of that potential stronghold around the heart, of maybe walls that are created around the heart? And if not, what can you do more? How can you talk to yourself. What can you say to yourself to release anything that's held around the heart? And maybe you're not able to verbalize it just yet. Maybe it's just a feeling. Let's drop the knees down to the ground. Come into tabletop. Stack the shoulders over those wrists. Round it out for cat. Contain the energy. Blossom open to cow. Expressive energy, expansive energy. Hold the cow. Shine the rays of the heart out and wide. Bring it back to neutral table. Take a seat onto your bottom. Your seat onto your heels, bottom to your heels. All right, moving in now to a traditional camel pose. I'm going to guide us through it, but if you know a variation you like, feel free to take it. And then we're going to add a little more circular flow to it. So let's lift those hips up, bring your hands to your imaginary pocket, maybe thumbs in, fingers out, maybe hands to heart center, and work that press, right? That connection, that infinity sign moving in and around circular of your masculine and feminine energies into your heart center. All right, I'm gonna work thumbs in, fingers out, but you do what's best for you. Squeeze those inner thighs. Activate your lower body. This is your foundation. The stronger the foundation, the more freedom through the upper body. Take a deep breath in. Lengthen up and out. Squeeze those inner thighs. As you exhale, lean back. Maybe the gaze stays forward. Maybe it goes up. Maybe it falls back. Hug everything in. Strong through your foundation. Maybe the hands come down. Maybe you take the arms all the way overhead and forearms to the ground. You know your body. You know your practice. But where can you pause so that you can connect with the breath to be expressive through your heart center, to release those boundaries around your heart center? Very slowly, as you are ready, make your way back up to neutral. And my friends, our counter pose is neutral spine, so just take a seat. Be mindful of trying just not to forward fold just yet. Come into neutral, pause here, close the eyes down. That not only completely opens up heart center, but it also opens up the vulnerability through our pelvis. Right? If you had any trauma or boundaries through that region, that can be a pretty overwhelming position to be in. It can also be an extremely feel-good position to be in. So as you pause here, connect with the sensations without that judgment. What are you feeling? Now you are more than welcome to stay here if you need a moment. We are going to add one more camel variation. Blink those eyes open. So similar to what we were doing with that half sweep, we're going to take now full around. So let's start with that right arm. Lift the hips. Left arm comes over. Now left hand taps down. Right arm ricochets overhead. You're on your second side. Round your spine, tuck your chin, take a seat. Right hand down, left arm comes through. Plant the left hand next to the left foot, then switch it out. Around, right hand down, left arm up. Keep your inner thighs hugged in, foundation nice and active. We'll take it one more time, circling to the right. And back to center, we pause. Woo, okay. Left side now. If you would rather do the half variation, then do the half variation. But we have 3 more to the left. If you're taking it with me, left hand down, right hand plant. Left arm comes over, tuck the chin around. Squeeze those inner thighs, friends. Strong through the foundation. Keep going. Breathe through it. Last time. And take a seat, spine tall, arms by your sides, or stack one hand on top of the other. With that one, you probably felt it through your quads also. We got a nice stretch through the quads and through the hip flexors. Little double whammy there. Take a generous breath in through the nose. And a generous breath out. Blink the eyes open, hands down, belly to the mat, chest to the mat. All right, bend your right knee. Take your forearms to the ground, forehead to your hands. Drop your right foot, over to the left. Then bring it back to center. Bend the left knee. Take the foot over to the right. Back to center. Again, right leg. So find a little twist through the body. Back to center. Left leg. And center. Last one to the right. Center. Last one to the left. And center. Now flip yourself onto your back. Knees are bent, feet are flat, arms are by your sides. Open your feet nice and wide. Rock the knees left. Rock the knees right. As you continue this motion, check in with your lower back. If you feel a lot of tension in the lower back, that could potentially mean that you need to connect a little more strength into the foundation of your pose in your back bend. It could also be an indicator that you might be sinking into the lower back rather than lifting up and out. Now, of course, everyone is different, and if you have a previous injury, that could change it, but check into those two potential culprits the next time you work into your camel or work even into a cobra pose, right? Any type of back bend. All right, let's bring those knees into the chest. Give them a tight squeeze. Grab a hold of your feet, open up for happy baby. Maybe rock the hips, maybe straighten out one leg and then the other, or both at the same time. As you move into this position, feel the top of the head all the way to the bottom part of your sacrum compress into the mat. Hug your knees into your chest. Easy twist, both knees fall to the left, right arm opens out, maybe gaze to the right. Keep that right hip bone away from you. Close the eyes down. Slowly return back to center. Let the knees fall to the right as you turn your gaze to the left. Be mindful of the hip away from the ribs. Breathe into heart space. Breathe into the side of the ribs. Bring it back to center. Give the knees one more tight squeeze in. And release the legs nice and long. Pausing our Shavasana just for a brief moment. If you have a tendency to leave your Shavasana, see if maybe today is the day that you stay just for a little longer, letting your body absorb and integrate everything that you experienced on your mat, all the sensations you felt, all the feelings, all the moments of gradually melting away any hardness around the heart so that we may connect to it more fully, more deeply, and hear it more clearly when we need to take a step forward in a decision and we're looking for our intuition to help us. When it's time, I will guide us out. Begin to slowly awaken the body. As you bring movement back into your body, allow it to gradually bring you up to seated, transitioning any way that makes sense to you. Seated with your hands at heart center and your eyes closed. Rub the hands to create some heat between your palms, balancing out that masculine, that feminine energy. Place the left hand on the heart, right hand onto the left. Feel your heart. Maybe you feel your heart beat. Maybe you feel the rise and fall of the chest with the breath, but feel it. Does it feel a bit softer? Does it feel like there's a bit more space? For some of us, our intuition through our heart is the most powerful. And if that's you, that's beautiful. I hope you feel an openness, a release so that you can hear more clearly. And if it's not you, maybe in other areas more intuitive for you, but maybe now you feel some space so that you can use the heart in moments of need. Because I do believe that we use different areas of intuition for different experiences, for different choices we have to make. And our heart is just as important as the other. Bow your chin towards your chest. Breathe in love, gratitude, and compassion for yourself. Breathe out love, gratitude, and compassion for those around us near and far. I want to thank you all, and until next time. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate this request. I have one more coming up about our intuition from our core, which is actually the one that I connect to the most. The heart is the hardest one for me to connect to. And as I was lying in Shavasana, I definitely felt something really deep within, like almost moving into the back of my ribs, and like kind of like a tingling and a melting away. And I usually have a hard time to express verbally that sensation, so it was kind of cool to feel that and to be able to say that out loud right now. So yes, thank you. If you want more classes, longer classes, different style classes, head to kinesi.com. That is my subscription platform. If you are loving these videos on YouTube, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Every little subscribe helps to connect with more people, to grow the Movement by MaryAnngeline and the Kinesi community. So thank you all for being here. I wish you well. Any comments, requests for classes, put them in the box below. And my friends, we're going to Greece this summer. My sister and I are hosting a retreat, Greece 2023, July. Information's in the link below, and I'll be launching a video specifically about that coming up soon. Thank you all. I'll see you next time.